right, this is our next conversation topic. Okay, so on my podcast called Bothered, I share short, very real stories of things that have actually happened to me. It's kind of like ranty, but also fun and funny. So here's an example. So one time, my family, my husband, daughter, and I went to the park with my husband's friend and his wife. They're just kind of acquaintances. And she was talking about babies the whole time, like, did you breastfeed? Did you do C-section? Like all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And then we got to this playground and she asked if our daughter, who was like 9 months old, had taken her first steps yet. And my husband and I were like, no, but we're getting there. Like, she's just about to take her first steps. And this woman said, oh, let's see if she can do it. So she bent down and she crouched in front of my child and she said, come on, let's do it. You can do it. I know. My child could have totally taken her very first steps into the arms of this random woman. Thank you so much. So the question is, should certain childhood milestones be saved for the parents? I certainly know how I feel. What do you think, ladies?
Okay.
Now I sound like Jess. Yes. Now I sound like Jess from earlier.
Listen,
I'm normally a joyful person.
I feel your rage.
Right?
I feel your rage, but for different, I mean, I don't know, how many kids you have?
One.
Okay, that makes a difference. That you know of. It makes a difference. I also have one daughter.
I know.
And I knew I would have one, and that was it. I got one shot at those firsts. If someone were to try to usurp any one of those firsts, someone's coming out not alive, and it's not me, okay?
Thank you.
And I know that sounds like strong language, but I'm gonna layer on top of that this thing called mom guilt, which I'm working on. I think we should all work on it. So I came to work really fast after I had her. The show had just launched. I came back after 11 weeks. This was also a baby of mine, and I had another baby. So I knew, listen, I'm gonna miss some things, but the most things possible, I wanna be there. First steps is a big one. First words are a big one. So if someone were to come in and be active like that lady?
Yes, on purpose.
On purpose, I would be like, you are trying to usurp my one shot at something special. And the mom guilt is already there, that I know I'm gonna miss stuff and I've gotta make tough choices, but that is not a choice that you should take away from any mom. Sorry.
Absolutely.
Don't.
And you hear stories like, other examples, like I remember reading on TikTok a woman who couldn't believe that her mother-in-law, who was babysitting, just decided, oh, your child needs a haircut, and like cut her. Oh, that's hair. I know. So it's stuff like that that's your decision, but you also should be there, right? That kind of thing.
Do you guys think maybe these evil people like have good intentions?
No, for themselves. No, for themselves.
Okay.
No.
They don't have good intentions. Like, did you think after, like, well, geez, I guess I could have been a better mother and tried to get my daughter to walk?
No,
Because I mean, you know, she was 9 months. Let's get her going.
When did you take your first steps? No.
12. Yeah.
But now I have that guilt. Now that thought is no, it's okay. No, I was gonna have that moment, everybody, and like, oh, I should have told you that my daughter failed to take her first steps, and I was like, yes. And if it looked like she was about to make it, I was gonna kick her. I was gonna kick her down. Let's try again tomorrow.
What if someone was looking after your child and then they took the first step?
Not allowed.
Should they lie?
No, it's part of the contract. You're not allowed.
What if I was babysitting though, and your
you
daughter
don't tell me.
I don't. I lie.
Don't tell.
I lie.
Thank you.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
These are
You
great
take that to your
lessons
grave.
teach a child. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie.
No. Actually, this is a big learning thing for me, because I'm hearing the story and I heard it very differently. Listen, when your friends have babies, when your family members have babies, it's an exciting time for everybody.
She's not my friend.
Okay.
Certainly is not.
And I don't think the intention was bad. I think her intention was like, hey, let's see if we can just get her to do this wonderful thing and we can witness it together.
But she was a mom too, and a precious one at that. So
okay, but do you think I'm asking questions because I really don't want to. I don't want to overstep my bounds because in my mind, I want to be the cool auntie. So there have been things that I've done with family members where I'm like, okay, I'm going to be the one who puts your lipstick on for the first time because I'm the one in the family who's into lipstick and makeup and all this stuff. I'm gonna give you your first pair of heels because auntie, you know how we are. So, but I would never think that if I'm doing that, that I'm usurping your mom's power. So I wanna know, in future, for everybody, do I have to ask before I do things?
Yes.
Yes.
Now
we know.
Now we know.
I think there's a certain age. A lot of the firsts are happening when they're littlest. So if you're taking out a 13-year-old niece, you probably don't need to call mom anymore, but it's not a bad idea depending on what it is. This is the PSA for every cool aunt, fun friend who wants to take the kids when they're little. If you're thinking it's really exciting, call mom first. Don't call dad, call mom first.
And she might say yes. She might say yes. Like if somebody offered, like, oh, can I potty train your baby? I would have said yeah.
Obviously, that's a good one. Call Andrea.
We can't win. We can't win.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.